I think it's just going to keep growing. I mean, people are having a great time. There's a lot of great.
Not at all. I know that.
You know. Probably I'm not the first person to tell you that. How did you come to have this car?
My grandfather actually started. He built one car for each of his grandsons. There's 4 of them.
Everybody had cars, but
me.
But you.
No.
I said, hey, what's going on here? I want a car.
I told my dad when I was younger, Dad, I want a car. Yeah. It was kind of like push it off kind of thing. Got older, got more into it.
And
found this guy, and my family put it together for me.
That's cool. So it was a family project too,
yes.
Right? I think what kind of caught me was the interior. I mean, it's bright white, but it's really clean and really simple.
Yep. Kept it nice and plain. Didn't want anything too crazy.
Yeah, no, very understated. And you get push button transmission. I like that. Is that like an aftermarket kit or something like that? No kidding. You just
ordered it.
Oh, just out of a magazine. Poof.
Yep. Poof, and it was there.
Poof, and it was there. And you have 4 buttons on your steering column, steering wheel. What do those do? 1
is my horn. 2 and 4 work the door. I have a door that goes over my radio.
Yeah.
So nobody can hide it all. 3 moves my seat backwards. If I push 3 and 4 together, it moves my seat forward.
Oh, you have that figured out.
Finally, yes. Took a while, but I did it.
Beeping the horn away, trying to get the radio up. Well, it is. It's beautiful. Lovely lines, sweeps all the way back, and flying by.
Of course.
And the color is, what is it?
It's called Crystal Green Candy.
Oh, named after you, huh?
Yes, it is named after me. We had it custom made.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it. So what makes this butterfly fly?
I have a 350 Chevy underneath the hood.
Well, let's have a look at it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, suicide doors, too.
Oh, yes.
Very nice.
Gotta have them.
That's nice, too. I love the air cleaner.
Thank you.
Now, that was part of this kit, or?
Nope, that was all custom made. We had the air cleaner made.
Wow.
They actually took 2 hoods, put them up there together. It's custom cowl induction.
Oh, so it's a stacked thing. I see.
Yep.
To create, cowl induction from back here. Nice. Very creative.
Oh, yes.
And does she run nice?
Oh, yeah.
And you do drive it, eh?
Of course.
Of course.
I have to.
I've got to. I'm a street rider. I always drive.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, that's great. Now, have you been to the Syracuse Nats before?
Not with this car, but probably been coming for 4 or 5 years now. Had a couple other cars come.
There's a lot of cool stuff here. It's a big show.
It's huge. It takes forever to walk around.
It does.
But it's nice. Especially when the weather's good.
Well, and speaking of nice, you brought one of the nicer cars here.
Thank you very much.
Crystal, keep riding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, George, this is really cool. The color just blew me away. And you've done so much work on this, I wasn't even sure what it is. What is it?
48 Olds and Bill.
48 Olds?
Yeah.
Wow, so you have done some work. Man, well, I like the grill on it. That's obviously custom, pretty cool.
Yeah, that's homemade. That's aluminum stock with a tailpipe around it.
With a tailpipe around it?
That's a tailpipe.
Wow. And you've Frenched in the headlights, but kept this is...
Yeah, this is 76 Cordoba headlights molded in.
It's the color, though, that I think sucked me in to begin with. What is this combo?
It's a persimmon and copper, Eclipse top.
Man, it goes really well together.
PPG.
Yeah, and you kept that theme going in the interior, too. You got this persimmon and copper here, too.
Yep, all the way through. We tried to.
You homemade dash, too? Custom
homemade, yep.
This baby's sitting down, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You must have it on air?
It's got an air ride, yep, all the way around.
It's wider, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4 inches wider in the back.
So you had...
Each fender's extended and molded in.
And you extended that sweep down the side,
yeah, like
too,
the
right?
Buick, stretched it all the way down.
Wow. Yeah. You've also molded in the bumper here.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That's welded right to the body, and that's stretched 4 inches, same as the fenders, naturally to fit.
Frenched into the antenna, Frenched in the taillights. 59 caddy.
That's right.
Got to have 59 caddy.
That's right.
And she shortened
7 inches in the trunk. Yeah.
Man, this is a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work.
I'm not telling you anything you don't know, right?
It's a good car.
So what powers it?
400 Chevy, small block.
Let's have a look at it.
Okay.
Wow, very clean in here, too.
Yeah, we try to keep it real flat. We brought the firewall out 4 inches.
Oh, yeah, so it's kind of... Usually people cut them back to fit an engine, and you actually brought it forward.
Well, there's a lot of room under this.
It really is. And how big's the engine?
400.
In there, it looks almost lost in there.
I know. Yeah.
It looks little.
Yeah.
Is this a driver or is this a trailer queen?
20,000 miles on it.
20,000 miles.
Right.
I respect that.
Okay.
No, she really is beautiful. Well, it's cool, man. There's a lot of cars here, but this one stands out. George, you do nice work.
Thank you.
48 Olds. You could have fooled me. This is a Fiat D600, right?
Fiat D600.
What year?
1966.
You don't see these in the U.S., and you sure don't see them with a 406 sticker. Is that really a 406?
406, yep.
You're
Small block Chevy.
You're insane.
Well,
I mean, I didn't think you could even import these cars.
well, I'm not sure you can.
Where'd you find it?
This came from a junkyard. Well, another guy got it from a junkyard. I got it from him.
What was it before that?
It was a clown car.
Is this drivable?
It's very drivable.
Wow. You look like you mean business here in the cockpit, too. It's
Well,
set up to race?
Yeah, that's right. It was originally set up to race.
But
I
you-
just drive it on the street now. I
So you
don't.
tamed it down a little bit?
Tamed it down. I don't have the urge to go like I used to.
Look, and it
But-
comes complete with child seat?
Yes, my grandson.
Grandson
Yeah,
seat.
Well, he's looking at it for future use.
So he's already laid claim to
Yeah,
it?
definitely laid claim to it. No doubt about that.
Well, I mean, he must love
Yeah,
this thing.
he loves it. He can't wait to go. But he won't let me do burnouts.
Well,
I think his mother's got him brainwashed.
He doesn't
I'm not
want you
sure.
screwing up his car,
Yeah,
man.
maybe that could be it.
Now, these originally came with just a little air-cooled, I think.
37 horsepower motor in the rear is what
Wow.
it came with.
Can I open it up?
Yeah. I modified it a little bit. I had to put a gas tank in.
And of course, you gave it
It's-
the juice. It's obviously tubbed,
Yes.
and so you
The
had
tank had to be built in between it because there's no place else to put a tank.
that's not a very big tank.
No, 7.5 gallons.
So
about
you-
all I can get in there.
You
Yeah.
don't go very far.
That's about 500 yards.
You know, it's the only one here, I'm sure.
It's the only one I've seen here.
You're a complete maniac, and I respect that, Bob.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing this. This is an interesting car. This is a Syracuse Nats car if I ever saw one. This is a serious custom.
Thank you.
61 Chev Impala, and you aren't very subtle here, are you?
Yes.
Now you built this car, right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of shape was she in when you found her?
This car was very rusty. It had no more floors, no more trunk, no more fenders. Engine was not running too good. No brakes. Exhaust was all gone.
That sounds like a lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of work. Now you bought it in the States, but you had to get it across the border,
Yes.
right? How was that?
I put my whole car plates back on the cross it.
Your old car. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, right. And was she running well when you crossed it?
No, it was running like on 5-cylinder and one wheel braking. And I was sitting on the floor.
But you got it home. That's it.
I got her home.
Then how long did you work on it to get it?
I worked a full year to get it to the first point before I did this paint job on it.
Wow. But you did all that work in a year's time?
Took me 4 years on and off.
On and off. Wow. Now, when you originally did it, you did it in white, and that's why the red interior worked.
That's it, yeah. It used to be a white with the red interior.
Then you did this wild outside, and you just ran out of
Then
money.
it cost
right?
a little too much to redo the interior. It'll do a couple more years.
Yeah, well, you know, and it's more color. I got to look at it that way. It's more color.
Yeah.
And you've shaved it too. All the handles
I
are
shaved the
off.
door
Photo
handles, yes.
hardtop. What an interesting car. And what are these 59 Caddy tail lights?
59 catalytic clear lens, yes.
Man, and then you know with the Continental kit, this baby long.
Yes.
And it looks like, is she a flamethrower?
She used to be.
Used to be.
And yeah, I got caught. The police didn't love it. So.
Oops. So they make you cut the wires?
Yes.
Oh well. Now you say this had came with a 348 in it?
It did come with the 348.
Wow, let's go look at that baby. Wow, so you kept the fuchsia going right in here, didn't you?
Right, sir, I did.
And how does she run? She runs pretty
She
good.
runs pretty good, yeah.
And you drive it much?
I drive a lot.
Really?
A lot,
Oh, I
yes.
respect that. I respect that.
She's made to drive.
Well, that's what they were. They were definitely made to drive. Well, you got a wild one here, and I think even amid 6,000 cars, this baby stands out.
Thank you.
Sean,
Thank
beautiful,
you,
man.
Dennis.